Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What's the vibe, man? 888, peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest, and every rotation at the rag. We gonna be all we gonna be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't add no value to you, cut it and don't add no value to it. My 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well, man. So everything I say, take it with a grain of salt. To each his own. I don't eat where you and you don't why I eat, you know what I'm me? So always do your research. And if you new, you don't know what to do, hit D. Already above. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. Famosa. You know what I'm me? And there it is. It is the V to the B to the Y to the Z, and don't forget it's the V to the B to the Y to the Z, and don't forget my old hoe. Oasis, man. Welcome back to the channel. No, you're a chosen one. You're a target individual. You know what I mean? You dealing with this gang stalking shit. I want you to take into consideration, right, that everything around you is working perfectly fine, perfectly normal, and perfectly smooth. Just like it does for everyone else, it definitely should for you. So whenever you go into the grocery stores, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk about targeted individuals, chosen ones, and living in smart cities. Because as long as you living in a smart city, bro, you're gonna deal with rambunctious amounts of gang stalking, right? And your environment is very much important. You know what I'm saying? So keep in mind, right, if you are in a smart city, especially if you're in a major metropolitan, you're in a major smart city, then you got to take into consideration that everything is ran. There's two controls, right? For example, you know how a remote control car has a remote control? Okay, the government or whatever company sold that issue with the IMI number or the SIM card number or, you know what I'm saying, a barcode scan number, you know what I'm saying, because everything has a scan, you know what I'm saying, as it's purchased. You got to realize that they could shut that shit down from their end. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you ever watch Leave the World Behind, and all the cars and shit, the Tesla cars was arriving at this one location just smashing in each other, you feel me? So you got to realize that all of this technology, the downfall of this shit is that it can easily be hacked and easily be controlled. And you have to be mindful that your accounts can be hacked as well. And you may have to change your passwords and get new phones and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll speak from example. I never gave anybody my passwords. I make sure I take my time. You know what I'm saying? But I know my shit be hacked, right? And on Instagram, I don't follow nobody, bro. Even on YouTube, all social media sites, I don't follow nobody, bro. Unless it's like TikTok, maybe like my old TikToks, because I follow some of my old classmates when I was in trade school. So besides that, YouTube and Instagram, what I really be on, really YouTube, I don't follow nobody because I want specific things coming in my algorithm, because they're going to also try to alternate your algorithm and put shitty features and suggestions on your shit as well. So keep that in mind, right? So I'm going to speak about, you know what I'm saying, what happened this rotation. And I ain't get mad, I ain't get frustrated. I just seen this fucking clown for what he was, and I was like, bro, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, participate in the circus, nor buy none of them fucking wolf tickets. So I went to the gym this rotation to go hop in the shower and shit, charge my devices up. And I try to, you know what I'm saying, as I'm walking up to the building and shit, it just wouldn't let my phone load up. Like, my shit was loading for a long ass time, because normally, like, I'll be at a certain distance and then I'll start to like sign in on the key code, you know what I'm saying, on the app. You hear me? And by the time I get to the fucking scanner, that bitch already pulled up for me to, you know what I'm saying, the QR code right there type shit. So today my shit was acting shiesty. But you know, last night and shit, I had like a little dream and shit, you know what I'm saying, that already showed me and told me, you know what I'm saying, they were gonna do some shiesty shit. Like, my dream wasn't like to the T, but I was able to go ahead and decipher the message, and it was letting me know like, yeah, tomorrow they major play gonna be playing with my technology and shit, right? Because you gotta realize, bro, these people, this gonna fuck you up in the head. I mean, you can say I'm crazy and shit, but everybody and shit, they, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, it's organic vibes, which is organic technology, intelligence versus AI. So you are organic intelligence versus AI, which is artificial intelligence. And it don't want you to manually think. It don't want you to think for yourself. It wants you to Google and chat GPT and copy and paste your life away. It don't want you to fully go within yourself and utilize the ingredients, you know what I'm saying, the trials and tribulations, the past, the pain, you know what I'm saying, the setbacks, the regrets, the accomplishments, you know what I'm saying, the things that made you proud as your fuel that allow you to use to create what you want instead of going to this computer, right? So first and foremost, you got to realize that if you ain't get the COVID-19 shot, you know what I'm saying, you a rebel, you stand for something, you know what I'm saying, you walking truth. You got to realize this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to be placed in a system of control and comply, and you refuse, you know what I'm saying? So, getting back to where we was at earlier, I know that was a lot of warfare. So, boom, you hear me? So, I'm about to go clock into the gym and shit. Now, it was this female just standing there. Now, I seen everybody else getting there and shit, but it was this female, and she was standing there. And I guess she told dude her name to get checked in type shit, right? So boom, my shit ain't pop up yet. He was like, oh yeah, you having problems scanning shit, with a smirk on his face. So once I saw that smirk, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? But I already felt the energy when I walked in, because I was like, yeah, my phone, I paid my phone bill, bitch. This shit should be logging me in. You know what I'm saying? So it could be smooth. But see, they trying to, that's why it's also gang stalking and gang stalling. Because all they do is trying to stall you, bro. And the main reason why they want to have you stuck in shit, because I don't know if you have the spiritual eyes to see this shit, bro, but you're in a metaphysical battle, whether you woke up or not metaphysically. I mean, bitch, you probably woke up mentally off of autopilot, but you got to realize there's a lot of upgrades and downloads and a whole lot of other shit that you got to get to still be, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot going on, but it's worth it. So, bitch, I'm in a fucking line waiting behind Shardy and shit. She told homie her name. She got in easy. Probably like a 15-second transaction. Now, when it comes to you being a target individual, they put a mark on your back or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever, however they want to put this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hexes or curses or spells or whatever. They got a hex or curse or a mark on your back or whatever. I'm not going that far. You know what I'm saying? Because energy don't lie, and I know God protect me. It's just that, hey, these niggas gotta keep at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about if you ain't get gang stalked for one day. Think about how much that would change the energy around you, the energy within you. So what I basically do is I put myself in positions and places and environments where, bitch, if you come over here by me and you bother me, I know you gang stalking me, because I don't know you. At this point in my life, I don't know nobody. Now, I do know some people, and some people do know me. Besides that, everybody know of me. You don't know me just because you watching these videos. But if you know me, you know me. Even if that's just because you only been watching these videos. But you know what I'm saying? You don't know me. So don't come up here thinking you could joke me. Bitch, what you want? You know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, my mindset already on. Bitch, what you want? What you want, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Now, if your energy and your nature cool and shit, I'm like, what's down? You know what I mean? Like, what's down? What's good? You know what I mean? What's on your mind? But if I feel your energy off, bitch, what you want? You know what I'm saying? So I felt it before I even walked in the gym. I felt the energy was off. I was like, yeah, what these bitches want today? What type of fucking games they say? They want to play games with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really dealing with the serpent seed. You're really dealing with the reptilians, the fallen draconians and shit. These shapeshifters. And they know you ain't of the club. You ain't of their kind. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why they like to gang star you and shit and make you slow down and like to hold you up in certain places and shit so that they could finger flick, you know what I'm saying, and shoot fiery darts and shoot their negative energy, the energy of depression and suggestions and preferences and anxiety energy, you know, and you just feel like you depressed, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't get this shit misconstrued, bro. A lot of people like to talk about, oh, I'm dealing with V2K, Voice to Skull and shit. Some of that is Voice to Skull. You know what I'm saying? They're using technology weapons and shit that you don't have access to. And then on the back end, a lot of this shit is telepathy and witchcraft and metaphysical attacks that maybe you haven't updated your system to. Because you could still be woke, but bitch, is always, you know what I'm saying? It's always, you always waking up. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sun in your eyes. If you ever been around and you just see like random ass eyes and shit, it's letting you know what your third eye is at. You know what I'm saying? So if you see like I be in Miami and shit and I see eyes and mirrors and shit, it's letting me know where my pineal gland at. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in St. Thomas and shit. I saw an eye that was fully blasted open. And I ain't gonna lie, I had an awesome ass time in St. Thomas, but you know, places like that, it just filled with witches and motherfuckers that want the system to go how they want it to go. And me, I'm a free spirit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no chains on me, mentally, physically, or spiritually. But it's the system that's designed to try to keep you trapped in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with this system. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? So they try to make it hard for you to get opportunities and stuff like that, especially financially and shit. They're trying to keep you in a rut, keep you in the loop, keep you in a slump. And you got to keep on fighting and get out that shit no matter what. You got to keep on finding ways. And I don't give a fuck, bro. I constantly find ways to fuck the Matrix up and to cheat the Matrix, beat the Matrix. It ain't like I'm cheating the Matrix or I'm beating the Matrix. But, bitch, how you expect a nigga to survive when you got a motherfucker blacklisted and exit out on everything? Nah, bitch. And the motherfuckers that need to really be exit out and blacklisted and shit, y'all not taking care of that. So, man, the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm a vigilante. I ain't no civilian. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck if your town don't accept vigilantes, because y'all feel like y'all the law. Fuck y'all, bitch. When the law ain't right, bitch, I step in and I step up. So like I was saying, when them hoes trying to slow you down and shit like that, they trying to hit you in the back and all your blind spots and everywhere else, you're not really paying, you're not observing, you're not assertive and alertive, you know what I'm saying? And they trying to throw witchcraft and death magic and black magic and also thoughts and emotions and energies and actions that's not yours, bro. Like I said, it's not always Voice to Skull. You hearing voices and shit. A lot of that shit could be witchcraft, bro. Somebody got your picture and they chanting some evil shit. It's a lot of shit you don't know. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Bro. Let me tell you something. When you look at these churches and these cathedrals and shit, nigga, them buildings is evil as fuck, nigga. I don't go to church, nigga. Church is the most evilest place you could go. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I almost went to church one time. Matter of fact, I did go to church one time. Bitch, that church was surrounded by 1 million pounds of bird shit. 1 million pounds of bird shit, bitch. You hear me? And this dude kept on begging me to go, and I was like, bro, I don't fucking go to church, nigga. But see, he was fake too. It was a fake scenario because I was at this homeless center, and he just came in there all loud with his laptop in his hand, with his headphones on, rapping and shit. And I was like, oh yeah, who this nigga think he is? He worse than me. Cause bitch, I be quiet and shit, and I'm loud as a motherfucker. But nigga, you loud as a motherfucker, but you ain't saying shit. And I was like, oh yeah, I could already see the trap. So he came around his music and shit. Everybody like, oh, you gonna make it, bro? You're an artist. You're a rapper. What you? And I'm like, I see what they trying to do, because it was a nigga. I think was it after him or before? It was a nigga before that came to the homeless center, and I was making music with him. But I think these niggas were just trying to eat off my Lucia, my energy and shit. Cause I don't nobody deserve to be in my energy unless you worthy, bitch. Straight up, motherfucking hoe. You see my body? You know what I'm saying? You see my hair, bitch? I just washed my hair. I just hot Earl treat my hair. It's not even self-care Saturday, bitch. It's not even self-love Sunday. And I went extra hard on myself this rotation. That's why they hating. You see my beard fucking looking tremendous, looking rainbowish as fuck. That bitch shining, bitch glistening, bitch. You hear me? Looking like I just got a new wash, wax, and buff. You hear me? But yeah, though, man, let's finish chopping up about this gang stalking shit. And I'm about to end this shit, because I'm tired of talking about these lame ass niggas. I gotta focus on shit that's gonna bring me bigger revenue, bigger opportunities, and bigger connections and shit. You hear me? Fuck these niggas. But anyway, so yeah, I already broke down why they be trying to gang stalk you and shit. Because they trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, throw that energy in you and shit. Especially when they be dropping shit, making all that noise, because your body is absorbing your environment, bro. Your body is absorbing everything that's going on in your environment. The air, the street lights, all the magnetism, all the Bluetooth, all the Wi-Fi, all the G5, all the 5G, bitch. Everybody that's smoking, you're picking up on all of that. All the conversations, when you walk in certain buildings, you picking up the tension in the room and shit. You picking up all of that shit, bro. That's why it's called spiritual cleansing and spiritual hygiene, right? Because this is a very spiritual, energetic world. So let's finish getting to this shit, right? That's why they gang stalk you, bro. Because when you at a certain location, like for example, I'm gonna tell you what happened earlier, right? Let me finish that. So boom, it's my turn to check in at the gym and shit. I gotta tell this nigga my name. I gotta spell my name out. I don't have a name you could just type in like you think you know it all. You can't do that with my name. Bitch, I got a long ass first name and a long ass last name. And you gotta spell both of them hoes right, or it's just gonna be problems. So I told this nigga my last name, and then I could see how he was just like acting like he couldn't hear me and shit. And he was waiting for people to build up and surround me. Like I got people, you know what I'm saying, walking behind my back and shit, all close and shit. You know what I'm saying? Walking just in circles and shit, because they're trying to hover up and build up that energy and send it on me, trying to cast it up. You know what I'm saying? Like a tornado, right? So you'll notice these bitches, that's why they go in circles and shit. Or they call it triangling. Mentally, physically, and energetically, right? So boom. I spelled my last name out. And I was like, fuck it, I just said it. I'm like, bitch, you could just type in the first letter. It should pop up, bitch. You know, we not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like you could go on Google and you could type in shit before you even know what you want to type in. Bitch, that computer worked the same way, bitch. And it know who I am. It know my energy signal, and it know my voice, bitch. And bitch, type my name in. Just 3 letters. That's all it need, bitch. I told the nigga my last name. He acted like he couldn't hear me. I had to repeat some letters. I kept my calm, but I knew what the fuck he was doing. Whole nigga shit. Bitch nigga shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a real motherfucker gonna say, I don't fucking like you, but I'm gonna do my job. Or they gonna do their fucking job, because, you know what I'm saying? They really real. They know, like, bitch, I gotta pay the bills. You just passing through. You feel me? I stay longer with my bills than I stay with you, bitch. If I fucking deal with you and get caught up with your bullshit, and I gotta stay with you longer than I can stay with my fucking shit. So fuck you. You hear me? So boom. I'm telling the nigga my first name now. He was like, I don't know, bro. Just for some reason, I just can't get it right. I just can't get it together. I was like, no, bitch, you could. I'm in my head like, no, bitch, you could get it together if I fucking grab you by your fucking neck, bitch, and ring you up and start beating the fuck out you and bat the fuck out you, bitch. Because you don't deserve to get punched on. You don't. You deserve to just get fucking strangle your ass and backhand the fuck out you, bitch. You heard me? take out some of that energy them hoes had to deal with back in the 70s and the 80s from them pimps when they was fucking around, bitch. Bat the fuck out your stupid ass. And I was like, nah, Vabo, stay calm. Because he really, they trying, bro. They can't get you since you been out here in this city, in this town. You ain't go to jail. You ain't getting altercations. Even when a nigga try to build altercations, you just walk away. And every day they got flying monkeys designed in all different type of scenarios. They're like, yeah, this should get him. Because the other day we did this and we did it that way, so that should still have his head smoking. So we're gonna try this, and that should cause the explosion. You know, yesterday we threw some dynamite, and I don't know why, but the wind was blowing and it went out. So I guess the dynamite that we left yesterday, you know what I'm saying, we're going to throw some C4 and some claymores and shit over there. So when you cross that, you know what I'm saying, he should trip the wire. And then the dynamite should go off too. And we should get him, yeah. And yeah, we should have his ass. And then the nigga just fucking, they just see me go right there by the claymores and shit. And I just hit a fucking Yoshi back, you know what I'm saying. I stick my tongue out like Yoshi and hit a backflip. And laugh at they stupid ass like, gotcha, bitch. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga can't see the forest beyond the trees. Dumbass niggas. But they're in their reptilian mindset. They're in their reptilian cortex. So I don't even think they really truly know what they doing. I know they know what they truly doing is evil, but you gotta realize one thing about evil is that it's so evil and so stupid that in a certain way it's naive. Don't underestimate these niggas. Don't underestimate Satan. Don't underestimate the draconian reptilian shapeshifters. But I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy to beat them and deal with these gang stalkers, right? I don't know what you are, but I know that I'm a god. You could at least round me up to a man or a human, but I know I'm a god, bitch. Fuck you. And one thing about them, they're reptilian. They're shapeshifters. I see two sets of eyes when my energy be so high vibrational, they can't even keep their eyes together. They got to throw their head down. They got to blink their eyes a million times. They just can't look directly in the light because they're in the darkness, right? The reptilian cortex is down here. Isn't the neocortex a little bit higher? So that means the light that I hold, that you hold, especially if your Christ consciousness 144, you know what I'm saying, you and your authenticity, let's just keep it funky. Fuck all that Christ shit, all that, you're in your authenticity, you're in your God body. Put it that way, right? Because nothing here is human, because bitch, ain't no fucking humanity here. So bitch, I'm not a human. Ain't no humans here anymore. Ain't no humans here, bitch. Nothing, the environment here is not even humane. So this shit they putting you through is not even humanity. It's not even humane. But they're shapeshifters, right? And I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy to beat them, and why you gonna always win. You gotta realize, bro, if they're shapeshifters, in your eyes, they pose as if they could be black, white, Chinese, but in reality, when you're not around and they're with your clubhouse, what's the name of that show? Damn, I can't think of the name of that show, bro. But it even explains how the government is ran by lizard-eating, reptilian, shape-shifting people. Right? Literally. I forgot the name of that show. Y'all could tell me in the comment section if you're fucking with me. Let me take a seat on my castle, my throne. So as I was saying, though, you feel me? So boom, bro. Why was that? Because I was eating their ass up. I was lighting their ass up. So boom, right? Let me tell you why it's so easy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the gang stalking shit will become easy because you're gonna realize that you have to accept people and things and situations for what they are. And once you do that, it's easy as fuck. But I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy to deal with these reptilians, these draconians, and these shapeshifters, and these gang stalkers, right? Because they all are shapeshifters. They all are something else. They all are something more than what meets the eye. Can I put it like that? For all my conspiracy theorists and shit. Everybody that want to act ignorant and act like I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know you gotta continue to play the part that you was assigned and play stupid. Like you gonna gaslight me and I'm gonna be stupid too. But anyway, I mean, I done been around so many reptoids and reptilians and shapeshifters to the point I done been around a few of them when they done morphed and shapeshift, and it don't feel right. It don't feel good, you know. I mean, how could I explain this feeling? I mean, not paranoid or scared, but Have you ever been around a skinwalker or a wendigo or some shit like that? Or, you know, fuck being around a ghost or some shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck, bitch. If a ghost could hit you, bitch, I could punch you back, bitch. But and it ain't really too much physical. You know what I'm saying? That's when the line thin. But I mean, nah, this is physical, bitch. You ever, you know what I'm saying? A matter of fact, late at night, by yourself, in the darkest hours, I want you to watch Michael Jackson Thriller, and watch when his eyes turn that nasty yellow looking. Okay, and think about seeing that. Think about being surrounded by a buku of those things, right? Okay. All right. You know, but don't be scared, you know what I'm saying? But you know that feeling you get when you watch that Michael Jackson Thriller and you watch that nigga eyes change? And you like that little pose and shit, and you like, that's when I knew, you know what I'm saying, my common sense was putting shit together way back then. And I was like, And then I was bumping this other song the other day, and I was like, dang, dog. I mean, your favorite celebrities and shit is the niggas that eat babies and is part of their fucking bloodline. But the hybrid and the transformers, the transgenders, that's why so many transgenders. This is the era of the transitioners and transgenders and shit, bitch. This is, for me, this is the age of transformation. You know what I'm saying? Not transgender, maybe transitioning, but transformation, bitch. Fuck transgendering. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit, bitch. They were like, what trans do you want? You want to be a transgender, transitioning, or transformation? Bitch, I'm choosing transformation for 2K26, and fuck you if you don't, bitch. So these motherfuckers are nasty. They mad cause you not, and none of they ways of life. I'm not with none of that LB booty, none of that fucking faggot ass shit, right? So let me finish the message, right? Cause I done got all over the place. I wanted to finish fucking Reverend. Oh, how and why is it so easy to beat the shapeshifters, the reptilians, the draconians, the insectilians, the insectoids, those who have something inside them that's beyond what you can physically see, right? Sometimes I look at their body parts and I look at their back, and you could tell how fat their back is and how big their back is. Like, yeah, bitch, you hiding something in your compartment up there, bitch. I like, look at my back, right? For example. This is when I knew I wasn't tripping, right, bro? All right, look at my back, bro. Look at my back, bro. Right? Even if my shit was hunched over and shit, look at my back, bro. Like, look at my back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I be looking at these niggas, like, when I be looking at certain old white men and shit, or certain white men and shit, these niggas back be looking like they be having a fucking James Bond jetpack or some shit, or like them bitches hiding, you know what I'm saying, a drop top on a Ferrari in they back or some shit. Like, these niggas got gills or some extra organs in they back, and I be like, ooh, nigga, why you got